Hey, what's cracking, everybody? Good morning. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a system called VanillaOS. And this is being VanillaOS 2 Orchid. And this is the latest stable release that has been released by VanillaOS team. And the previous release, I believe, was Ubuntu based, but this one is saying that this is Debian based. And I got it up in a virtual machine, so let's take a look at VanillaOS 2 Orchid. All right, and on the virtual machine, it says welcome to VanillaOS. And we have three buttons right here. We have install, recovery, and power off. But before I get into the installation, I want to let you know that on this system, it did require me to use the UEFI system. So it doesn't work on regular BIOS. At least in a virtual machine, it doesn't work on regular BIOS. But it required me to do it under UEFI. So just wanted to put that out there, just to let you know you have to have UEFI enabled to use VanillaOS 2 Orchid. Okay, so let's go ahead and run through the installation and get it installed so we can take a look at VanillaOS 2. So I'll click on the install button and you get your language. So I believe English is selected by default, and it is. So I'll just click on this arrow. Keyboard layout. Let's see if English. I don't even see one of them checked. Oh, there it is. English US. There it is right there. So I'm going to click on it. Checking connection. That went through. So now we're going to date and time. Okay, current time zone, America, Los Angeles. This is currently selected, so I'll just click on next. VM tools, choose whether to install VM tools for better compatibility and performance. Just click on install. Select my hard drive. You need at least 50 gigabytes of disk space to proceed with installation. All right, so apart from the requiring UEFI, you also need 50 gigabytes of disk or larger. So I'm going to go ahead and fix the disk size, and we'll continue at this point. Okay, so we're back at the installation location, and I upgraded my disk to 50 gigabytes. So we're here now. So I'll go ahead and use entire disk and confirm changes. Encrypt device. I don't need it to be encrypted. All right, then I'll click on next. All right, this is an overview of everything you've chosen. So your language, EN, English US, UTF-8, keyboard US, time zone, America, Los Angeles, and my disk. Then I'll click on install VanillaOS. Okay, we're going through the installation process right now. So I'll go ahead and pause the video right now. And then when we come back, we should be ready to reboot into VanillaOS. And the installation is now completed. So I'll click on the button right here that says reboot now and get rebooted into the system. And the system is now rebooted. So got a little welcome screen that appeared here. So let's go ahead and go through it and take a look at the welcome screen. So it says make your choices. This wizard will take care of everything. So I'll click on start. Okay, language. Again, we're going through the language selection. Should be English US. And it is English United States. Keyboard layout. I think it was English US. Let's scroll down just to confirm. Here it is right here, English US. Now we did this during the installation, but we're prompted to do it again, so. Okay, I don't know why, but the button is not showing for me to continue, even after I've clicked on the English US. Okay, there we go. All right, date and time, America, Los Angeles. All right, color scheme. Choose a color scheme for your system. I'll select dark. That works better for me. If you want to leave it on default, you can do that, but I like it to be a dark theme. All right, under name, Linux Hub, device name, just type in vanilla. All right, core applications, essential GNOME apps like calendar or document viewer. Okay. Go ahead and install the LibreOffice suite. Common utilities, sure. And browsers. All right. And it looks like we're going to reboot again. So maybe this is still part of the installation process, being that this is a new installation, a new installer. I've never seen this installer, something different, something unique to VanillaOS, but we'll go ahead and restart again. Yeah, I was going to get to this right now. You are required to change your password immediately. So I've never entered a password, but I'm going to enter it now for the first time. Okay, and now we are logged into the system. And authentication is required, so let's enter our password. Okay, need to type in the password again. Okay, now it says finalizing. Your device will be ready soon. So the installer goes through three different setups. You get the initial setup in the beginning, and then the second setup is where you add your user info and you're required to enter your locale and things like that again. And this right now is going to be the third setup where we have to set up our password. And now it looks like it's installing GNOME software and things like that, just to get the system prepared for you. So it's like a it's like a three-stage setup. But let's go ahead and go through this. Hopefully it won't take that long, and then we'll get onto the system and take a look at it in OS. Okay, and it took about another 5 minutes to install some post-installation scripts, some software, things like that. And looks like that has completed now. So it says done. Your device is ready to use. So I'll go ahead and click on close. All right. And it looks like we got a welcome screen again. It says VanillaOS 2 Orchid. Let's take a tour, or let's take a short tour. So we'll click on the arrow and solid, secure, maintenance free. And then I could configure updates by clicking on this button, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to skip that for now. Your favorite apps right here. And I could open the software manager. And Android compatibility. Is that app you love so much only on Android? We've got you covered. VanillaOS supports APKs. So I think that's something that we will test out in this first look here and see how that works. Develop the way you like. Get an overview. Okay. Configure your device. You can open up the settings from right here. Connect your online accounts. And there is more. Find out more about all the Orchid news and features on our blog. So you can visit their blog by clicking here. All right, we'll go ahead and close the welcome screen. And this is the GNOME desktop. So you got your panel on the top with the system tray on the right, the clock and calendar and notifications in the center, and then you got your activities on the left. Clicking on the activities will open up your menu system, and you have the panel on the bottom or the dock on the bottom with a couple pinned items. You got help, software, files, and photos. But I want to get to the system settings so we can take a look at the system and see what we are working with. So we make this bigger. Let's go to system. Let me go right here and go to about settings. So it is GNOME 46.1. So that's what I really wanted to see here. That we are working with GNOME. And This version of VanillaOS, as I stated before, it's Debian based. It's not Ubuntu based. Like the previous VanillaOS was Ubuntu based, but this one is Debian based. So that's something that you should know. And from right here in the system settings, you can get to all your you get your network, Bluetooth, display, sound, power, multitasking, appearance, apps, notifications, search, online accounts, sharing, mouse and touchpad, keyboard, color, printers, accessibility, private security, and system. So you can pretty much control your entire system from here. All right, and let's take a look at our applications. So we have 2 pages of applications. Pretty much you can see them right here. Of things that you got installed. Let's go to the second page, see what else we got over here. Got your LibreOffice, web browser, sound recorder. And on the previous page, we got your contacts, weather clocks, maps, videos, calculator, pretty much everything you need to get your system going, basically. And then if you want to install more things, you would use things like the software manager or open up the terminal and then get your software that way. So let's do that first. Let's take a look. Well, first, let's take a look at the help. And this is your standard GNOME help. So from right here, you have some issues you want to go through. You would go through here and see if you can find whatever issue it is that you're having and get whatever help you need on it. There is a small about on the bottom, but it's just click on it. Then you scroll down and it just gives you the license info. That's pretty much it. And that is your help system. And then next to that, we have software, which is going to be the GNOME software. Being that this is the first time it's opening, it may take a little bit just to open up, just because they tend to do that. But here, it opened up rather quickly. And it's pretty smooth all the way through. So clicking on the hamburger menu, let's take a look at the about, and it is the GNOME project 46.3. All right, and let's see. Let's install something simple real quick. Let's go into create. See what comes up under create. And let's check out Audacity. Get that installed real quick. And from right here, it's going to install from FlatHub. Let me see if I click on user. No, it's just FlatHub. So it looks like it's all installing from FlatHub. So, but you could also open up a terminal and do a sudo apt install, and it should install normally. We'll test that in a second, but for now, we're just going to go through this section right here with the software manager. All right, and it has installed Audacity. Let's go ahead and open it up. See if it opens. There you go. And debug report. Okay. Okay, not sure if it errored or something. They get a debug report, and I didn't read through it, but let me open this right here. Go to the applications. See if it shows up on here. And there it is. Click on it again, see if it opens up. And it's taking a while for Audacity to open up, so we're gonna go back. So right now we're in the software manager. It is a GNOME software, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this. And let's get back over here. And let's take a look at our file manager, which is gonna be Nautilus. And this is your standard file manager on the GNOME project. Well, actually not Nautilus, it's files. It just says files. And it is the GNOME project 45.2.1. And we also have photos. So if you have pictures on your system, you will use this to navigate to your photos so you can view your photos and things like that. And we can take a quick look at the about. And there's photos 44.0. All right. Now let's open up a terminal so we can look more into our system. So I see black box right here. I'm not sure if that's a terminal or not. I don't believe it is. So let's open it up. And then let's take a look at the about. And it is bag box Paulo Queros. Okay, let's see if we have simple programs like HTOP or NeoFetch installed. Not found. Now let's try NeoFetch. I install. So let's try sudo app. Okay, it's going through the installation. And it did not ask me for a password, so that's kind of not sure why it didn't ask for a password, but it didn't. So, right, there's your HTOP. Make it bigger. And on our memory, we are using 1.5 gigabytes. It is known, so that's always expected to be in the 1+ gigabytes when it comes to memory. But the load averages right here show you that it's pretty normal. 0.55, 0.43, 0.19. And you can see right here that not much is running right now. So these are the only things running. So that is your HTOP. Let's go ahead and clear this. And let's do a clear, so we clear the screen. And then we'll do NeoFetch. All right. And you can see right here, it is VanillaOS 2.0. It is using a later kernel, which is 6.9.8. And you got your uptime, packages, shell, resolution, desktop environment, terminal, CPU, and memory. Okay, so it says that we can install Android apps on here. So I guess I would look for a web browser. So let me open up Firefox. And first, let me go to the VanillaOS site, just so we can see what's going on with this. Make it bigger. Notice, we and selected third parties collect personal information. This is about the cookies. Let me see what happens if I click on reject all. All right, VanillaOS is your next operating system. Got a download button. And it says work in an efficient workspace. VanillaOS is designed to be a reliable and productive operating system for your daily work. So you guys, I'll leave all these links and the download links for VanillaOS down in the video description. I just wanted to go through the website to see if anything stands out to me. But also want to look at for this APK installer or Android app installer, see what that's about. So I guess I'll have to look for some Android apps online, I'm guessing. See how that works. We'll test it out. All right. Here I'm on a site called Up to Down. I'm going to reject all. So we're just going to look for an Android app and we're going to try to install it. I don't know if this is a legal site or not, because I know a lot of these sites where you find APKs, they're it's not coming from the Android store, so just something to think about. But let's say, for example, if I wanted to download the Google Chrome, get the latest version, do I just click on here? Is it downloading? What is it doing? Not sure what it's doing, if it's doing anything at all. Okay, right here, download. Okay, and it's downloading Google Chrome. So once it's finished downloading, we'll try to open it and see if it actually installs. All right, the download is finished, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on it and see if it does anything. And open with, choose an app to open the file Google Chrome. So file roller, I believe, is just a file manager or I don't think it's file load, so maybe side load. See what that does. Reading package information. This may take a while. All right, while it's reading the information on this APK, I'm gonna go ahead and do a search for VanillaOS Android apps. Okay, Android compatibility. VanillaOS is compatible with Android applications thanks to VSO, WaveDroid, and F-Droid. VASO is the vanilla system operator, the point of contact between the system and the user. It allows the user to manage the system in many ways, such as installing Android applications through our container-based WaveDroid integration and F-Droid, a free and open source Android application store. Okay, so WaveDroid and F-Droid. Droid, I'm not seeing anything. How about F-Droid? Repo maker. Go ahead and install that. This is my first time using this, so everything I'm doing is fresh to me. So you're getting a new user's perspective on something here. So create F-Droid repos with these. F-Droid is an installable catalog of false, free, and open source software applications for the Android platform. The client makes it easy to browse, install, and keep track of updates on your device. F-Droid.org is just a repo out of hundreds of repos created by individuals all around the globe with the tools of F-Droid. So, is there a website I can go to? There is. Click on this. All right. What is F-Droid? Pretty much saying the same thing that we just looked at. Okay. Apps. Let's click on apps. Okay, I'm not really I don't know if it's just these certain apps. Well, let me try Play Notepad. Robust note-taking app with multimedia and organization features. Okay, F-Droid FPK. Let's see what happens when I click on it. Or the Chromium that we downloaded, but it's not really doing nothing with it. Let me go back to the browser. Take a look at the updates. Okay, it is installing Repo Maker. And this has been installing for a few minutes now, so it's kind of taking its time. All right, go back into activities. Look at our applications here. So we do have apps. We have maps. Okay, this is your Google Maps, or GNOME Maps, should I say. Maps from the GNOME project. So find any place in the world you want to take a look at. Use your scroll wheel on your mouse, and you can pretty much just dive right into it. So I don't know what location I'm looking at here, but just keep scrolling. It'll take you deeper and deeper into it. All right, we'll scroll back out. And you can pretty much do that for any part of the world, wherever you want to take a look at it. Let's go to Mexico. Say what's up to my gente in Chihuahua. Find Chihuahua. Juarez is right here. There it is. All right. My gente in Chihuahua, Mexico. And then I got my folks in Compton. All righty. All right, let's see if anything else is finished. I think the F-Droid or repo maker is done, so let me close that. Let me close the web browser. It's still reading this package and it's taking quite a time, so let me go ahead and close that. Let's go. Let me see if I find repo maker. There's repo maker. All right, doesn't look like repo maker opened up, so let me go ahead and try that again. Okay, we're getting the spinner of death here. Every system that I have looked at that says that it can use Android apps that I've tried has never worked. For some reason, it never worked. I maybe because I'm using it in a virtual machine, that could be a problem. Maybe using it on bare metal is going to give me different results. But every time I've run across a system that claims that they can open the Android apps, it has never worked. I'm sure there's probably some other setup that needs to be done, but they should make it more easier to understand that they should maybe make a list of things you need to do to make it work. Like give you a list where you can just click a button and it'll do whatever steps you need to take to actually make it work, instead of just claiming that it works and it doesn't work. Like this is a perfect example right here of it claiming that it'll use Android apps and it'll open Android apps. And as you can see here, I'm pretty sure it probably can. It probably can do it. It's just that me just downloading the Android app and trying to open it. Obviously, I need to take some other steps that are required, but it's trying to take those steps that are required. It's, it's one of those things that give people headaches because they're like, okay, well, what am I going to do? I'm looking at it from a new user's perspective as to, well, how am I going to get this to work? And all right, so let's open up the software manager again and look for, what was it, Droid. So we're looking for Droid, and there's no apps found. And then there was F-Droid. And it says right here, installed, stop. Stop receiving updates. Okay. And then I tried to download a APK from F-Droid, and obviously that didn't work either. Should I try doing the side load? Okay, so F-Droid did open up. So let's click on install, install connect complete, click on done. Okay, so F-Droid is installed. Now, let me get it to work. F-Droid. Okay, so I tried to get an Android app working, but seems like it's not going to work. So, all right, so we've looked at the applications, pretty much seen that it has everything. As a Linux system, it works normally. Everything's pretty much yeah, but let's open up LibreOffice. Take a look. So if you got some documents you want to open up, some Word documents, Calc, Excel sheets, things like that, you would open them up with LibreOffice. And the version of LibreOffice here is 24.2.5.2. And what other interesting software do we have here? We have Extension Manager. Let me try to click on this and see what happens. See if maybe I can set up use extensions. Okay, there are no user extensions installed. Apps menus. I'm gonna browse. Flat seal. I've never seen flat seal. So what is flat seal? I guess this is like all the apps from FlatHub that are installed on here. I'm just guessing, but let me go to the flat seal. Doesn't really say on credits. Okay. All right. Well, like I said before, it is Debian based, and as a Linux system, it does work. I mean, everything opens up except for things pertaining to Android or APKs, things like that. But everything else seems to be working normal. You got your audio, video players, you got your music, you got your Office suite. So, like I said, as a Linux system, it works just fine. It's just I was trying to figure out the way of opening up Android apps. Um, I tried using the tools that it told me to use, but maybe they should make it more clear and give you a more clear laid out example of how to get it done. That way you can make it easier on yourself. And I do see something right here that says Heroic Games Launcher. So I'm assuming it installed some Steam or Lutris type of software. Okay, just small hotfix. Cool. So for those of you that are gamers out there, you would know what to do in this situation. Me being that I'm not a gamer, I've never used heroic games or anything like that, so I wouldn't know what to do right there. Let's see if they have any other things as far. Do they even have Steam? Let me see. I didn't see Steam, but I do see Lutris. So you got Lutris on here. I know this is another one of those gaming applications. So it's updating the system itself right here. So for those of you that are into gaming on Linux, you would know what you would do right here. So do me a favor and leave some comments and let me know if you give some brief descriptions on how this software works and what it is you do to get the software to work. I mean, I know most people can do a simple Google search and figure out what it is they have to do, but some people can get that and some people don't. So for some people it's just too hard to do a Google search, which is speaking for myself, something I should do, which I did try to do already, but let's do it again. Let's do it again. LinuxOS Android apps. I think the problem Dig had is what it was a company that was built to be a company, and you could feel it in the product. The way you could criticize Reddit is that we weren't a company. We were all hard and no head for a long time. So I think it'd be really hard for the team to kill Reddit. And okay, are Android apps supported? If not, is this on the roadmap? And then we have some comment here about Reddit. So long, Reddit, and thanks for all the fish. Okay, so there is an issue with LXC as stated here. All right. Well, anyways, this is VanillaOS 2 Orchid. It's no longer Ubuntu based, it's now Debian based. It's pretty much the same thing. As a Linux system, it works completely fine, no issues whatsoever. It's just me trying to get the Android app working is where all the issues arose. But other than that, it's a good system. If you like this, you like the known systems, and you want something that's Ubuntu based, go ahead and grab VanillaOS. It's pretty cool. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm pretty sure this video is gonna make a lot of people want to leave a lot of comments. So please do educate me. Let me know what it is that I'm doing wrong, so that we can see what's up with this Android situation. And I'll read the comments. And hey, sometimes you need to educate me, and that way we'll learn together. Like I said, all my first looks, I'm doing them from a new user perspective. And this is how a new user would look at a system, especially someone new coming from Windows. They'll look at a system like this and be like, well, what the hell? Why are you going to tell me something and then not do it? You know what I mean? But then again, also there's other things that come into play, like me using in the virtual machine and not on bare metal, things like I know it all comes into play. We all do, but There's a lot of us that like to correct us. So please correct me in the comments. Let me know what I should have done, how I should have done it. And then I'll take the narrative from there. Okay? But for now, that's going to do it on this video. I'll have all the links down in the video description. That way, if you want to download it, take a look at it, play with it, hey, feel free. It's there for you to use. All right, you guys. And if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think I should have done on here and how I should have done it. That way you could help me learn and help me get better at doing this. All right, you guys. Well, that's going to do it for me on this video, and I'm out.